Howdy, Possum Patty, Soggy Bottom Bunch, Mess on the Desk, and Sweet Emma here. Yepers, right where we left everything yesterday. I am just about to make a journaling card for this fun watermelon page. Yes, and then we're going to flip through the rest of Emma, and then she will be finished. Come on along. Well, now, I believe that when I created this page, when I painted all these slices of watermelon on this card in the background, that I was going to make a journaling card about the great big red, ripe, juicy watermelon that I cut up for our 4th of July picnic. Because I put a picture of us at the 4th of July parade, us, and I mean me and the Soggy Bottom Bunch down here, right? And then we went home, we had a picnic with burgers on the grill and watermelon. And I think I was going to put a picture of that watermelon or a picture of me cutting up that watermelon in this little tuck here. Well, since I created this page, my sister went through a box of old photos and came up with these. She gave me a whole bunch of them, but I'm just going to show you these right now. And this is from, oh my gosh, this is from the, I'd say, mid-1950s. Yes, mid-1950s. And there is little Possum Patty and Cousin Alan, and we are munching on some great big slices of watermelon. And this is at his house in Virginia, I believe. And there we are again. And there's Brother Ronnie sitting at the top step there. And we're almost done with our slices of watermelon. And there's little Possum Patty with her slice. And all three of us again eating our watermelon. Oh my, it's the morning dove o'clock already. Oh well, keep going. And yeah, I think we were also having like a seed spitting contest at this time. Yes, a seed spitting contest. Now, who has watermelon seed spitting contests anymore when most of the watermelons that are sold these days don't have those big black seeds in them? You know, and this is a childhood memory from the 1950s. Yes, eating a great big slice of watermelon and then, well, you had to be out in the backyard, right? Spitting those seeds as far as you can across the yard. Of course, I didn't win. I believe Cousin Alan won. Yeah, he's older than I am. See, he's much bigger than me. But I tried. See, I looked up to him, yes. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to change up from journaling about the watermelon that I had this year to the watermelon I had back in the 1950s. Yippers. That is going to be super fun. Well, I was just over at the shelf, and you know, one of my possum peeps commented. She says, "Boy, you have something to journal about every subject." Well, last year at the flea market, I just bought bags and bags of old scrapbooking paper from that one vendor, my fave vendor, Mr. James. Yes. And there's a little bit of paper in there for everything, I believe. And if I don't have scrapbook paper for it, I just make something up or cut it out of a magazine. Or, you know, I take things that I have and I sort of work it into what I want to journal about. Well, I have these 3 cards here. I've got this paper with these watermelon slices. Got a watermelon down here. I've got, let's see. I like these ants in this watermelon where it says summer. Oh, here's 4 more cards. Now, I can't make anything too big because I made a very small tuck. You know what I could do? I could just what could I do? I almost had an idea. I almost had an idea there. Oh, I could cut this down, right? And glue two of these together. So I have sort of a picnic pattern on each side. And then put one picture on each card. Leave a little room to do some journaling. And then I could either bind them together or I could just put them in separately. Oh, look at this. I just noticed this. Okay. Matchy, matchy. Matchy, matchy. All right. I could just put them in there separately. Yes, I could just make 2 cards, double-sided, a little bit of journaling, and yeah, stick them in that little tuck there. What do you think? Sometimes simple is the best. So let me move these other papers for right now. What was this one? I just grabbed these off the top of the summer shelf. Oh, I like that big ant right there. Oh, and that goes with the paper too. We're not doing ice cream. Oh, this must be where I got that paper for the page. I must have got something from right here. Okay, what if we use, I want to use that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I think I'll not use the yellow. I think I'll stick with 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yes. I think that's what I'm going to do. So now I have to cut down to size. Now 2 of these pictures are horizontal and 2 are vertical. So I can put the 2 vertical on one journaling card, and I'll put the 2 horizontal on the other one. And I'm not real sure the date, but I'm thinking 1955 maybe, 1954, maybe 1955. Not 4, no, it can't be 1954. Maybe 1955 or 1956. 1955 or 1956-ish. Now, these didn't come from my aunt because my aunt, she would have written the date on here. So I don't know. These came from somebody else. And we're going to go with this one. Where's my scissors? All right, I'm just going to take this apart and then I'm going to measure. I think that when they started developing seedless, now when they say seedless, it's not really seedless. You might notice there are seeds in there. They do get seeds, but you know, way later. I think they get some seeds, but usually later in the season. So past time when you're going to eat it, there's always some seeds in there. I think the flavor changed. Yeah, I think the flavor of the watermelon changed slightly when they went to seedless, quote unquote, seedless. So if you were around in the 1950s, do you remember the flavor of watermelon? Do you remember the flavor of watermelon? And do you think it has changed? I don't think it's changed for the better. I'm getting kind of used to the seedless. Sometimes if I find one with seeds at the store, I will buy it. But Mr. Possum will be like, oh, why'd you get the one with seeds in it? Oh, for nostalgic reasons. For nostalgic reasons, yes. All right, so this is seeds. So I think on the other side of seeds, I'm going to put this. I spend a lot of time cutting up fruit all summer. Well, in the winter too, but more in the summer because of the melons. I buy a lot of melon in the summer. I love my melons. And I notice a lot of stores sell pre-sliced fruit and melons and all kinds of fruit, really. You can get pre-sliced melons, pre-sliced apples, pre-sliced pineapples, pre-sliced just about everything. Pre-sliced just about everything. And it's way more expensive because, you know, they have to pay the ladies who sit in the back room where it's really cold, cutting up all that fruit and putting it in those little packages. And I think they might put preservative on some of that stuff. I know when they pre-package apples, they'll put something on it to keep them from turning brown, right? Now, you probably don't have to do that with watermelon. Why is that so crooked? I don't know. Let's see. I was trying to get that straight. Slightly wonky is possum perfect. Don't worry about it. Oh, so I was talking about cut up fruit, yes. So it's very expensive to buy like the cut up watermelon. I mean, it's like cheaper to buy an entire watermelon than it is to buy a little tray of cut up watermelon. I think that's just crazy. Yeah, I think that is just crazy. And I will eat enough watermelon in the summertime to just buy a big one and cut it up and put it in the fridge and eat it. So I get like a week's worth of watermelon, and I have big slices of watermelon every day out of one watermelon instead of just this little tiny bowl of cut up watermelon. Wow, good job, Possum Patty. And I was even talking while I was doing that. All right, so we need one more, and I think we're going to go with this because that matches the pocket on the page. Oh, this is cute, though. I don't know if I'm going to have room to put any decorations on the page. You know, I could cut out like some ants and put them marching across, or, you know, something like that, or something like that to write on, or something like that to write on. Oh, that matches the ant page. All right, one thing at a time. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together, and then I'm going to paste the pictures on the cards. Think about what I want to journal about, and then come back and maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe, you know, add a little extra touch, like marching ants or little banners to journal on. All right, I did my gluing. Got the cards ready. Sometimes they're off a little bit, slightly wonky. Not too bad, not too bad. Sometimes if they're off a little bit, you can't get them into the corner punch. Oh, that works okay. So if you trim them, it works just a little bit better. Yeah. Remember, I took out that double-sided tape to do the fairy the other day, and this was in with the tape. And this is Tombow Mono Permanent Adhesive. And this is supposed to be good, I think, for putting pictures down. But do I want to put the picture to one side and add a little bit of ephemera See, because there's like a big space here that could get something decorative on there. And this could get a banner coming down. Let's see what we got here. Now this is too big, I think. Try these small banners right here. Now that one doesn't really go, does it? The green one, oh yeah, the green one would go with that. See, the people in the photo are off center a little bit. The people, the kids, the children are off center. So I could put a banner. I could center the photo, put the banner on one side because the kids are off center, right? Like that. Okay, that might work for that one. Should I just commit? Should I just commit? Okay, we're going to commit. We're going to commit as we go along. How did I just do that? I think like this, I think. No, like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we'll see if it works. And the banner. And let's put the banner on there. Okay. I'll come back and I'll journal there. This side. Okay, I've got a big white space there. Big white space. Do that. Or I wonder if this is going to be too big. I'll trim it a little closer in a minute. Just get that for sizing here. Oh, I like this. Oh. Yippers, that is what I'm going to go with. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, still got another one to go. Now, let's see. Yeah, somebody's just slightly off with taking these pictures because they cut off poor brother up there and they've got a lot of empty space there. And yeah, they're just aimed a little bit off center on like all of them. We could put like a banner this way. We could put some ants. The ants are marching up. Let's see. All right, so we can put an ant. Or where's that other? We've got this watermelon. No, I don't like that as much. Is that too much? I don't want to take away from the cute picture. I don't think I'll put that big ant. No, I just threw him over there. Just threw him over there. Decisions, decisions. Okay, you think I would be like, oh, just put anything on there. Let's get this card done. I want to finish this journal. No, I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here playing. What do I want to put on this page? And I still got this one. I'm thinking if I use this, I can write there. I'm not taking anything away from the picture by adding that on there. Okay, that's going to be the next one. Okay, 3 out of 4 done. 3 out of 4 done. One more. And the picture is here. And again, I've got this big empty space here. And let's see, we've got watermelon. We've got a banner. We got summer. I haven't done the ants. Just like that. See, I like this, but I didn't add the yellows and the oranges, so I'm going to stick with the reds and the black and the green. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you hear a kitty cat, Miss Stinky Winky Woos is in here. She's a big cat, but she has a very soft meow. Okay, now I'm going to do my journaling, and I will be right back. Summer 1955, Williamsburg, Virginia. There are the cousins eating watermelon, and 70 years later, I still love it. And the other card, I remember having a contest to see who could spit the seeds the farthest. And it was a summer thing, eating watermelon outside and spitting the seeds. Okay, I've got 2 big journaling cards and 1 tiny tuck. I think I made this tiny tuck because I didn't want to cover up those watermelons in the background. But that's okay. We're just going to go with it. I'll just put that one in like that and stick that one in on top of it. And yeah, it'll work. Sure. It'll work. I can put them at a little angle maybe like that. Looks fun that way, right? Okay, now this page is done. This page, the journaling is all done. That was about the kitchen plants. This was about planting my tiger lilies. And I did a diamond painted tiger, and I had lily fabric. And this is a recent one where I did the collage about going to the fair. And this is a very recent one, right? About journaling about Sunday breakfast. And the pumpkin pancakes. And my page for breast cancer awareness, my mammogram results right there. And this was really fun, wasn't it? I did these simple watercolor roses and my simple fairy. I have pictures of my October roses. Stinky went out, now she's banging on the door again. Oh, and making my ghost cats. This is a really fun process of using stamps. Inkless stamping, yes, it's called inkless stamping. I made these ghost cats. And I think this was, what was this? This was Harvest Moon, yes. So this was the Super Harvest Moon. And this page is about, got a little booklet here. Oh, I did a leaf, yes. I was looking for a leaf to sketch. I wanted to do a leaf sketch. And I found one with this little woolly gall on it that looked like a pumpkin. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I did my journaling right on the back. And I made a nice fall page to put that in. Oh, and I have these leaf die cuts on here. And this was more journaling about doing ephemera. And I made these little glassine window specimen cards with little bits of fern in them. And I journaled about how I did it. And this was, I was inspired by nads, yes, by nads, to draw these wavy leaves. That was a lot of fun. I journaled about a little baby snake that we saw one day. But these leaves are so much fun to do. And there's Emma. And there's Emma finished. I did it. I did. Oh, yes, here's Miss Stinky. I don't know if you could see her, but Miss Stinky's here. I did it. I did it. She came in to celebrate with me. Happy dance. Happy dance. Well, now I'm going to tie her up with a ribbon, put her on the shelf, and maybe I'll spend a few moments straightening up a little bit, yeah. And then I'm going to go back to the October journal and the November journal. Yes. Did I do all the summer journaling? No, I didn't, but that's okay. The summer journal is finished. Not the summer journaling, just the summer journal. And she is a chunky monkey. She is a chunky monkey. I see you, Stinky. And there she is. Well, thanks for coming along on this very long Emma journaling journey with me. Yes. I love it. I love how she came out. Yes. Shabby chic. Shabby chic. If you missed any of these pages, and I know there's a video on every single one of these pages, but if you're a new Possum Peep, welcome, welcome, and you want to go back and see how I did some of these pages, I will link Emma's playlist down below. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.